Okay, thank you, John. As we told you at the top of this newscast, the family is living in fear right now as a former Cleveland police officer accused of kidnapping, raping, and beating their loved one is now on the run. Lacey Chris spoke with them tonight. Lacey.
Those family members tell me they are scared, not knowing where Tommy Griffin III could be. The former cop was released on a $250,000 bond back in March. The U.S. Marshal's Office tells us last night Griffin went off his GPS ankle monitor and no one knows where he is.
I'm sketchy about my own safety.
A concerned family member did not want us to share her identity out of fear for her own safety. She is deeply concerned that former Cleveland police officer Tommy Griffin III is on the run and could come after her and her family. This is Griffin in court earlier this year.
I'm very concerned. I'm concerned not only for them, I'm frightened in regards to this. It's a scary thing and nobody knows about it.
Back in January, Griffin was arrested for kidnapping, raping, and assaulting a woman he knows. The victim told police Griffin attacked her while she was sleeping and threatened her with a gun. Griffin had been with the Cleveland Police Department since February 1994 and was based out of the 1st District. As a part of his bond, he was ordered to turn in all of his guns and was placed on a GPS ankle monitor.
This is dangerous.
The U.S. Marshal's Office tells us there was a warrant issued for Griffin last night when his bracelet had been cut. They are working with the Cuyahoga County Sheriff's Department trying to track Griffin down.
They said that if his ankle bracelet it's off, they don't think within so many hours that he'll come after them.
But that's little comfort for this concerned family member. She's just hoping Griffin is caught soon.
Before something happens again.
And we reached out to Patrick Leary, Griffin's attorney. He told us he is still representing Griffin, but had no comment. Now, if you've seen Griffin, you were asked to call the U.S. Marshal's Office. Getting answers, Lacey Crisp, Cleveland 19 News.
A former Cleveland police officer awaiting trial on kidnapping, rape and assault charges after attacking his girlfriend, cut off his GPS ankle monitor and went on the run over the weekend. A U.S. Marshals task force is searching for Tommy Griffin III, 52, U.S. Marshal Pete Elliott said, according to the New York Post. The Marshals also said Griffin should be considered armed and dangerous. Griffin was set to begin trial October 30 on multiple counts of rape, kidnapping, felonious assault and domestic violence in the January attack on his 42-year-old girlfriend. Griffin has been on house arrest since posting bond in March, after his defense attorney, Patrick Leary, convinced Cuyahoga County Common Pleas Judge Maureen Clancy to lower his bond from $250,000 to 10% of $200,000 because he was not a flight risk. Clancy found Griffin violated terms of his bond and approved a warrant for his arrest on Saturday, according to court records. Griffin's attack happened the day after Griffin found his girlfriend with another man inside their home on January 13, court records say. Griffin, in his police uniform, pistol-whipped her with his service weapon and punched her in the face several times, according to prosecutors. He also fired 2 shots into the mattress, inches from her head, court records say. He ordered the woman to take a shower, then forced her to the basement, pointed the gun at her again, forced her to perform a sex act on him at gunpoint, according to police. Police later seized more than 60 guns from his home, including 50 pistols, 5 assault rifles and a submachine gun. Griffin was hired as a Cleveland police officer in 1994. He was awarded the department's Distinguished Service Medal in 2009, and resigned in March 2017. A former Cleveland police officer indicted for allegedly physically and sexually assaulting his girlfriend is being sought by U.S. Marshals after breaking his GPS ankle monitor. Tommy Griffin III, 52, was arrested in January and charged with rape, felonious assault, and kidnapping in connection with a domestic violence attack on his 42-year-old girlfriend at their Parma home. According to police, Griffin pistol-whipped his girlfriend, fired 2 shots next to her and sexually assaulted her during the attack. Griffin was suspended without pay following his arrest and later quit the department. Authorities seized more than 60 guns from his home, including 5 assault rifles and an Israeli Uzi submachine gun. An escape warrant was issued Saturday and U.S. Marshals are now actively looking for Griffin. On January 13, Griffin came over to his girlfriend's house in Parma and found her in bed with another man, according to police reports cited by Cleveland.com. Griffin summoned police, and his romantic rival told responding officers that the woman had invited him to spend the weekend with her. The man then left voluntarily. Shortly after midnight the next day, Griffin allegedly attacked his girlfriend as she slept alone in her State Road home. The 22-year police department veteran, dressed in his uniform, allegedly pistol-whipped the woman, punched her in the face and fired 2 shots into the mattress, just inches away from the victim's head. Griffin then forced the woman to take a shower, dragged her down to the basement and had her perform a sex act on him at gunpoint, according to court filings. After Griffin took off from the scene of the crime, a relative of the victims called police and she was hospitalized suffering from severe facial injuries. Parma police officers eventually tracked Griffin's phone and arrested him at gunpoint in a bar in North Royalton. He was charged with rape, felonious assault, and kidnapping, which carry a combined sentence of 28 years in prison. Following his arrest, Griffin's girlfriend secured a temporary restraining order to protect herself and her 10-year-old daughter from the cop, reported the station Cleveland 19. The 52-year-old suspect was hired by the Cleveland Police Department in 1994 and was awarded a Distinguished Service Medal in 2009. The following year, he was arrested in Parma on an assault charge, but later pleaded guilty to a reduced count of criminal mischief. According to a police report, Griffin had gone through an acrimonious divorce some time ago. He resigned from the Cleveland Police Department in March 2017. Around the same time, Griffin posted bond and was placed under house arrest. His lawyer reportedly had his bond amount reduced from $250,000 to 10% of $200,000 after convincing a judge that his client was not a flight risk. Griffin was scheduled to go to trial on October 30. The marshals are asking anyone with information about Griffin's whereabouts to call the Northern Ohio Violent Fugitive Task Force at 1-866-4 Wanted.
Need a car? Don't forget to stop by carmarshal.com where you can scout through over 100,000 new and used car vehicles. Take a look around. Get you a new affordable car. carmarshal.com.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County COPWATCH, and I found that I had to make a change this ending on my videos, letting you know about the channel and fair use laws, you know, how we can report on other people's reporting and how it's good, how it's bad, etc. But you guys can look it up yourself. It is legal. It's in there. But like I've told you before, that I've been cut off from making money on YouTube for 4 years. It's really weird, bizarre, but they cut the money off, but they said you can keep the channel, and now YouTube makes all the money. And if you get bored, plug it into Social Blade website, and you'll see that they are making a huge amount off the site. Right now it's at 63 million views, 53,000 subscribers, almost 3 million views a month. You know, trying to wake people up, and I make nothing. In fact, I got a customer that's ex-congressman. He said if I could ever find a lawyer, sue YouTube on it. But because this is nuts, 4 hours a day, and to save America. You know, but at the same time, it's worth it. Look at what our founding fathers did. They died for this country. So, but getting back to the money part, this is why I'm redoing the video. Is my dream of everyone giving $1, and it's going to be $53,000 a year, or if they did Patreon, which you know, can be monthly. That is not working. That'd be great if it did. Nothing is perfect. And I appreciate the people that do donate, you know, what they can on PayPal. And there again, I'm letting you guys know that is not much. It is, you know, monthly is, oh my god. So anyways, yes, you cannot live on it. It's very, very, very low amount. But the dollar things, I do appreciate that. But when I first said everybody give $1, that's not working. I'm just letting you guys know it's, yeah, that dream. Everybody gives $1. 53,000 subscribers, it's not working. So yes, if you can give more than that, you know, I appreciate it. Like I said, you know, I'm in a unique situation where, you know, what we're already debt free, and I'm not rich, but with the little business that we have, I am able to do what I am able to do 45 hours a day, you know, letting you guys know what's going on. In 4 years, I've did the whole thing myself, 12,000 videos on there. I literally get emails where people are like, holy crap, I never knew it was this bad. And it is this bad, and it's getting worse every day because we have the internet, we have cell phones, we have cameras everywhere now, and it's just disgusting what's going on. And then, as you guys know too, now we got Trump, we got Jeff Sessions doing a war on drugs, and now he wants to go after the forfeiture laws again. It's just unfreaking real. So if you can give more than that, that dream of everybody giving $1, yeah, that old video, that's not working. They're not. They're just not. So anyways, if you can give more than that, that dream is not working. Hardly anybody is giving. There you go. So that's why I'm remaking the video. If you can give more than that, that would be great. And there again, like I said, the Patreon's there. There is some people on there that are starting to give, but there again, it's very, very low. And like I said, I don't want to get rich off of that. I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing because, you know, it's still so stinking corrupt. It's not even funny. My court case that I'm going to be paying out of my pocket myself with Charlotte County's coming up. They illegally looked me up and then posted all my information on LEOAFFAIRS website. They basically doxed me, however you want to say that. I forget what the word is, and they outed me, man. And that information on that site went out to 500 sheriffs, deputies, people that work at the jail, etc., etc., etc. So yeah, it is very, very scary, but we're going to do a federal case, 1983 case, violating freedom of speech. We have 17 cameras in the house now. We got 2 cameras in the car. I always carry a camera plus a cell phone. A lot of people are highly recommending I get a vest now. If I could, if the wife would let me, I would run for sheriff. We are trying to push the thing nationwide right now. Where just to mix it up and to get the topics out there is register to run for sheriff, NPA, no party affiliation, as a write-in, and that is completely free, and you can participate in the elections. And there's a lot of stuff. We got a guy, James McLinnis in Pinellas County, Tampa, who almost won. He experienced the corruption himself. The story is unbelievable. Look him up. It's mind-blowing what they did. It pissed him off. He is very, very smart. He has way more money than I did. He ran for sheriff at the last 3 months last year in 2016 and almost won. He got all of the black vote. And the reason why he did that is because he ran on, I will not bust, we're in Florida, I will not bust anybody for weed anymore unless it's an ungodly huge amount, like pounds. And then he also ran on no more victimless crimes, no more of this freaking road pirate bull crap. And then he was going to cut the budget by 30%. And when you think about that, you can. If you stop the road pirates, you can get rid of a bunch of people. Gone. So, the wife has been saying, yes, I can, yes, I can't. So I don't know. We're trying to find somebody that can do it because I am busy doing this anyways. But, so I'm making a video, like I said, that $1 a month from everybody, you know, for 53,000 subscribers, that is not working. I'm just letting you guys know. Absolutely give way more than $1 a month. If you can, I appreciate anything. By the way, remember too, when you give that, PayPal takes like freaking 15 to 20%, so it's even worse than that. But, and there again, like I'm letting you guys know, it's way, what I get is very, very low. Appreciate it, but it is very, very low. Can't live on it. I'm just, you know, I'm working, and that's what I'm working on. And that court case is going to cost a buttload of money. That's federal court. Just the filing fees and the depositions that we're going to be doing with this corrupt cop. So there's another reason to give. We are going to be doing a deposition with this very corrupt. He was in a drug squad. He is a bad guy. He's on steroids. We heard steroids are rampant here. That's why their attitude is so bad. And we are going to get him on video, and it will be on YouTube. So That case alone is $5,000 just to bring it to court, and that's my money out of my pocket. So there's another reason to give, and give way more than $1 if you can. So keep that in mind. This is the new video, and I see, God, I talk a lot. It's already 7 minutes, but had to make it just to let you know the $1 a month from everybody is not working. They're not doing it. So if you can give more than that, please. So thanks. Keep it up. Share, like, subscribe, tell your friends, send me your videos on corruption, and I'll post it.